All right.
So, this story is why I'm responsible for the Sooners losing the 2008 BCS game. And oddly enough, this story begins in Denver in 2006. I was working at Campus Speak at the College Speakers Agency that I briefly worked for, and I was living in this townhouse. It was 4 of us. It was myself from Iowa, Missouri, however you want to look at it. It was this guy Thorne, whose actual name was Anthony, but he was from Natchitoches, Natchitoches, Louisiana. He said his stripper name was Thorn Daddy. And then there was Leanne from California, and I don't really like people from California generally. Sorry if anyone's from California, but Leanne and I really didn't hang out much, and Thorn and I didn't really get along. But this other girl who I lived with was Jen, and we got along really well. So we became good friends. So I got to be good friends with Jen. We did a lot of stuff while we lived there. And then she and I both left. I went to Missouri State to get a master's degree. She went to Cincinnati and to get her master's degree in epidemiology, which is epidemics, not skin. And then when she was done at Cincinnati and I was done at Missouri State, I went to OU, and then she went to Florida. So this was her second year in 2008, and it was my first year, and it was getting to like we both thought that it was looking like OU and Florida were going to be in the national championship. So about Thanksgiving, I said, hey, if that happens, we should go, right? Well, it turned out that it happened, so we got tickets, which was insanely expensive. It was like $650 a piece. And I flew down, and I said, hey, I'm coming down to Florida already. I'm flying down there. Why don't I come down for New Year's Eve a little bit early? So, I went down for New Year's Eve. We went to this place, and who do you want to guess shows up in Gainesville on New Year's Eve the week before the BCS game? Any guesses?
Scoops.
Good guess? No, though. In Gainesville.
What year was it?
2008. Tebow. St. Tebow shows up. So, we're at New Year's Eve on the week before the BCS game. Tim Tebow shows up. Of course, he's only drinking water because he's St. Tebow, but he's flanked by like 3 offensive linemen. And so I'm sitting there texting all my friends from Oklahoma, like, hey, I'm 10 feet from Tim Tebow, what should I do? And they all say I should break his leg. But I didn't, because even Jen probably wouldn't have bailed me out if I had broken Tim Tebow's leg a week before and also it wouldn't have happened because he was really big and he had big offensive linemen around him. So, anyway, so I was there for the game, and then so I was there on New Year's Eve with Tim Tebow a week before the game, and I could have broken his leg, and then a week later, those who remember the game, Tim Tebow takes over the game in the second half, and we lose. And I'm responsible because I didn't break his leg the week before when I saw him on New Year's Eve. So,
Did you hit the red button, stop
yes.
it?